What is going on, everybody? You got your boy GSY2K coming at you here today from my game room. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing any unboxings or any reviews on anything or anything like that. It's just going to be a general video, pretty much me sitting here talking for a couple minutes just about what's been going on in my life and just things in general. Why I haven't been making videos on YouTube, why I've been a little bit distant lately with the online world. So I appreciate everybody that has been following me all along. My content creation, my videos, my live streams, which unfortunately didn't last too long. My live streaming career consisted of about 4 weeks and just really bad times hit in my life. So the last video I had uploaded was that Razer Black Shark V2 review. And thank you all for the comments. Really colorful comments, some good, some bad, mostly good, mostly positive. And yes, it was kind of a rant video. I'm completely aware of that. It was just severely disappointing to have a good product that I thought and then have Razer not back said product at all. But I want to thank everybody for the comments on that video. I appreciate everybody staying with me, keeping you informed, keeping me informed. And I appreciate everybody staying along with me as we keep going along on this content creation journey. Now, I know I'm doing a little bit of rambling here. I don't really have a specific point for this video, so it's just kind of like an update video as to what's been going on, like I said. So my last video was that Razer Black Shark V2 review. That was back in December of 2021, right before Christmas and the turn of the new year. So I haven't had anything new since then. My goal is to have something out this week for you guys, if possible. Things are going to be changing for me quite a bit. I do have a new job coming up next week that I do start, so that's going to be really exciting. It's not going to make a huge impact on my content creation, obviously, because I'm not a full-time content creator. I'm not putting videos out every single day, and I'm not here in front of the camera, sitting here talking about stuff, reviewing stuff, unboxing stuff every single day. So it's not going to have a huge impact on what I'm doing here for my community. And like I said, I appreciate you guys sticking with me and helping me grow. Sorry about that. But yeah, so after I had made the Razer Black Shark V2 video, that went off pretty well. After that, just things started to get really bad. Is really what it came down to. Financial problems, relationship issues, things along those lines. And just, I'll get to the last thing at the latter end of this video. So after I had made that video, just, really bad financial issues started to hit, getting laid off from work, not having a steady job. This isn't a job for me, obviously. I just do it for the fun of it, do it for you guys, because you give me an awesome community and you stay along with me. But bad times just hit around Christmas time, and I'm just now getting to the point where I could really recuperate myself, and I'm starting to get back on my feet, if that makes sense. And my significant other, my spouse, it's not that we've been having a lot of problems. It's the sole fact of the holidays, the new year, all of that just puts a lot of stress on everybody financially, and in turn it just makes things worse in life, I guess you would say. So that was really the problem there. That's why I haven't made a video in, upwards of 2 months now? Yeah, 2 months. Today's February 24th or 25th actually. So yeah, it's been about 2 months since I made a video. And I'm gonna get back to that for you guys. I do have a couple things planned that are behind me that you can't see. Some unboxings and a couple review videos. I have to get back into the swing of things where I have a steady income. That way I can keep the reviews, the unboxings, and things like that flowing for everybody. Right now I've just hit kind of like a lull where I'm just laying low, not doing much. The only thing I've really bought lately is a couple cables and just random stuff off Amazon and Walmart and the Home Depot for the apartment and things like that. I haven't been able to afford any electronic equipment to go out there and review and throw out there for you guys. So hopefully with this new job and my new career starting, coming this week, next Monday actually, February 28th is when I start, we'll go from there. In about a month or two after that, come April time, May time, I would like to get back into the real swing of things for everybody. And like I said, no, I'm not some huge content creator. It's just something that I enjoy doing for you guys, like honest reviews. I had a lot of people reach out to me regarding that Fosse Audio DAC Q4 review, which was really awesome. I'm more than happy to answer your guys' comments, questions, anything like that, direct messages, whatever you want to send me, feel free. Feel free. I had lots of people reach out to me regarding that product because I guess there was no real in-depth review of said product on YouTube or anywhere on the internet. So I had a couple guys personally reach out to me, and thank you everybody for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. No, I'm not Mr. Tech. I'm not no engineer. I'm not no huge content creator. I don't do this full time like I keep saying. But if I can help that one person at the end of the day and give them some sort of direction or the right direction, yeah, it means a lot to me as a person. Absolutely. I like helping people. It gives me a sense of direction also. So thank you everybody for sticking with me through that. I appreciate the awesome comments on that Razer video and that Fosse Audio video, especially. I wasn't expecting the Fosse Audio video to take off like it did, but apparently people liked it. So I'm looking to do something along those lines again for you guys coming up soon here. But like I said, as you can tell, I usually have stuff behind me and my room's just bare right now. I don't have much of anything. So after all that happened, we got through the New Year. Well, we got through Christmas, we got through New Year's, and then Valentine's Day came around, we did that. Is when things really started to get bad for me. So my primary gaming PC that I had, which was pretty packed to the hills, had a Be Quiet case to it. I had an RTX 3080 Ti in there. I had an i9 9900K overclocked to 5 gigahertz. I had a Gigabyte Aorus Z390 LGA 1151 motherboard. And it was packed with 32 gigs of G-Skill Trident Z series Royal RAM, 1000 watt power supply, my Elgato 4K Mark II card, and it was pretty packed up to the hills. And I really liked that PC. So I was doing some work around my apartment, and I was just rebuilding things, trying to simplify things, because I was building another PC in the process at the time. So I got that PC built. I know I'm kind of talking in circles here, so try to keep up with me, guys. I apologize. Just got a lot going on in my head right now and in life. So I had my primary PC with all the specs that I just told you guys, and I was in the process of building another PC at the time. So I built said other PC, and I had a leftover case. It was a Fantex Enthoo Pro 2 full tower case. Really nice case, right? I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of it. So I had a system inside that Fantex case. So I tore that entire system down, rebuilt that system in a different case as for my living room PC. I have a computer out in my living room also that I game on and do whatever with. And it's just handy to have. So I got that built, and I'm like, you wanna know what? This Fantex case that I have here really isn't serving any purpose right now. Let me go ahead and rebuild my gaming rig inside of this. That way I could put everything in it instead of having, all kinds of external USB drives and just stuff laying all over my tower underneath my computer at all times. So I went ahead and did that, right? Got it all broken down. Everything went great, cleaned everything out. And I'm rebuilding it. I got the entire thing rebuilt in there. I had my 4 7200 RPM hard drives stored inside of it. I added a couple of things in there just so I can compact everything. That way, like I said, that way I didn't have external USB drives and plugs everywhere on my tower just coming out of the back of my PC. I wanted to simplify everything, put it all into one system, per se. So I get everything built, right? Now, please keep in mind, before I tell you this next part, which is going to be severely tragic, I have been building PCs for well over 15 years. The first PC that I ever built was way back in like 2004 or 2005. So yeah, I'm 33 years old, so you guys can do the math on that one. I've been building PCs for a long time. Over the past 18 months or so, I've built and rebuilt over 10 PCs for me, mainly for me, and for other people. So please keep in mind, I do know what I'm doing. This is absolutely something that I know what I'm doing with. I've worked in this industry many times before. Yeah, I worked for a couple unnamed companies that I cannot say on this video. But let's just say it was that big blue symbol that your processor has. Yeah, been there, done that. Worked there for a while. Worked in a lot of IT jobs in my life. I was also in the military, and that was also my job in the military. So I know what I'm doing when it comes to stuff like this. I've never had a bad build. I've never had anything go wrong on a build, ever, especially in the last 18 months. When I was younger, yeah, we've all been there. Fried a PC or two when you're starting to learn things. You know, back when I was 11, 12 years old, 13 years old, yeah. So yeah, please keep in mind, I know all about this stuff, yada, yada, yada. It's my industry, it's what I do. I'm gonna be going to school, actually, to get my electrical engineering degree because I never was able to, get that in my life. That's another story for another time. A lot of rambling going on here, but thank you guys for sticking with me. So after I went ahead and I got that PC, my main gaming PC, rebuilt into the Fantex Enthoo Pro 2 case, I was stoked. I was stoked to have that PC going. I had that thing packed with, I think, 12 Corsair RGB fans. Everything was set to go. So I plug it in, flip the power switch. After I flip the power switch, press the power button, the motherboard shorts out on me. You want to talk about a real tragedy? Yeah. So when the motherboard shorted out on me, all my components started going crazy. If anybody has ever had this experience before, everything was lighting up, everything was going nuts. Immediate panic mode, just hardline, shut the whole PC right off from the power supply. After that was all said and done, had a weird smell coming from my PC. I'm like, yeah, that's not good. So I go ahead and I take my RTX 3080 Ti out. When the motherboard shorted out, that RTX 3080 Ti cooked itself. And so did my primary M.2 Seagate Fire CUDA 510 SSD drive, my main boot drive. So my RTX 3080 Ti that I had just got, mind you, I've had that thing for 6 months, about, give or take. So my poor 3080 Ti cooked itself, and my main boot drive died. And of course the motherboard was completely shot, it was fried. I was beside myself. I kid you not, say whatever you want in the comments below. I literally sat in my hallway crying. Because in all my years of building PCs and rebuilding PCs and everything I have ever done, I've never had anything like that happen ever in my life. So as y'all can imagine, the heartbreak and the heartache was real. So I wasn't able to get any new components right away. At that point in time, I reached out to EVGA because I had a EVGA RTX 3080 Ti FTW3 Ultra gaming card. I reached out to EVGA. Thank God for EVGA, and I know somebody's gonna have something to say about this. It was not like the Razer experience. That was a terrible experience. I reached out to EVGA. They reached right back out to me in less than 24 hours saying, hey, Mr. Roth, we're really sorry about what happened. If you could please just provide some pictures and some documentation on everything and provide your original invoice receipt, we can go ahead and get your RMA started, get your RMA issued, and we can go from there. I'm like, awesome, thank you so much. So I went ahead and did that, pulled my invoice, upload the invoice, upload all the pictures of the product to prove that there was no physical damage. I didn't do anything to the card. It just simply fried. And yes, I tried it in several different PCs to verify that. Got the 4 red lights on it, indicating failure. It was cooked. So 48 hours later, they reach back out to me and they tell me, okay, go ahead and ship your product. I'm like, oh my God, awesome. I upload my invoice. I upload everything that I had to for, proper documentation for EVGA. And that was awesome. And also keep in mind the original invoice for that was, I didn't get scalped for that. And I don't pay scalper prices. That's a whole nother thing that I don't want to get into right now. But yeah, if you're scalping out there, shame on you. Anyway, so I sent that out and they were super, super, super fast about it. I think I got my replacement RTX 3080 Ti in a matter of 5 days, if that. Once it hit EVGA, they literally turned that thing around in 24 hours and like, hey, it's on its way back to you. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. So the other component that fried on me was not the biggest deal in the world, but it was my boot drive that I had all my crap saved on. I had everything backed up on there. That was my primary OS operating system drive. So I contacted Seagate for that one. And they again, process was really easy. They asked me what happened. I'm like, my computer fried, just went bad. And since, sorry guys. The M.2 slot 1 shares a lane with the PCI Express times 16 slot. They both cooked. So I explained that to Seagate, and I actually just sent that Seagate hard drive out, that SSD, 2 days ago. So I'm gonna be waiting a little while for that one, because they did tell me their standard RMA process is like 4 to 5 weeks. But whatever, I don't need it right away. I have I have 4 other M.2 SSDs. So that right there is my tragic story about what had happened to me and why nobody has seen videos or any gameplay stuff like I promised or anything along those lines. And this just happened about less than a month ago, guys. So yeah, that's my story on that. That's why I've been distant. Nobody's really heard from me. I did take the time the other day to sit down and try to go through everybody's comments on my videos I have missed for the past month or two. And I'm really sorry, everybody, that I missed your comments, that I haven't been actively engaged in the community. But I want you to know that you are greatly appreciated. And I love what you guys do. I love how you piggyback off one another, you rebuttal to one another in the comments. And that means a lot to me as just like a small time, not even upcoming right now content creator, because I don't have anything to be upcoming with. But I would like to fix that here in the future. So yeah, this is not exactly the greatest video, guys. It's just kind of like me ranting and telling you what's been going on in my life and my financial hardships and just life hardships in general. And then that massive computer meltdown that I had, which was just the end all be all of how can I put this, the crap that I needed for the turn of the new year. I thought 2022 was supposed to be a good year, but so far it's not off to a great start, but it's going to get better. After all that, I just want to move past that as fast as I possibly can now. I'm gonna be making another video like this, just a follow-up to that video, because there is good news on the other side of this. I'm actually gonna try to put that video out this weekend, and then go from there. I know this video is it's sad for me. I don't know if you guys find it sad or not, but I appreciate everybody taking the time to sit here and listen to my life story and just what has gone on with me. And like I said, I appreciate everybody staying active in the community. I tried to answer as many comments as I could. I think I got them all. I had to weed out a few that were bad. But that's what that is. That's what it really comes down to, is it's an online community and people are always going to have some backlash and things like that. So all the positive comments that did come through, all the positive stuff that people had to say, I really do appreciate it, guys. And in my next video, I would like to give a couple people specifically named on YouTube shout outs, because it does mean a lot when I read something like that. I woke up one day And I saw somebody had put a really nice comment on my video, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That really brightens up my day, especially right now because things aren't going the greatest. You know, that really brightens up my day. It means a lot to me. But I guess to wrap this video up, guys, you know, I really do hope everybody had an awesome Christmas. If you guys did anything cool for Christmas, got any good game stuff, any good computer stuff, PC gaming stuff, you guys got anything awesome, hey, please slap it in the comments below, man. Let me know what you guys got for Christmas. And hope everybody had an awesome New Year's too. Hope everybody had a good New Year's bash. If you all did anything special, you know, throw it in the comments below. Let me know. And like I said, I'll definitely comment back as soon as I possibly can. I hope everybody really did have an awesome Christmas, an awesome New Year's, and an awesome Valentine's Day, because that just passed. But that's pretty much where I'm just going to leave this video for now, everybody. I don't really have a lot to say, and I really don't have a lot to review or unbox for you at this very moment in time, unfortunately. But I want that to change here soon. So I hope everybody has an awesome rest of the week. Today's Friday, so I hope everybody has a kick-ass weekend. Hope everybody has a kick-ass week coming up. Hope everybody is having a kick-ass 2022 so far. And I really greatly appreciate everybody sticking with me, watching this video. I know it's kind of boring, but I appreciate everybody being here and checking it out. This is going to be GSY2K signing off for now, guys. And as always, I really hope everybody stays safe, be healthy, and as always, God bless. I will be catching y'all in the next video coming up here very soon. Until that time, peace out for now, everyone.